Boom! Hey internets, I got a good question from Vincent Mahia, and he was asking, what if you want the name of a brand that covers 3 different audiences? I've been trying to figure this out for a year. So I did a video on coming up with a name of a brand, and I'll put that card up right here. Sometimes I get that question and I'm surprised by it. But watch that video. Whatever suggestions I have for coming up with a brand name are going to be there, because I still pretty much have the same answers to it. But this is a little bit different. Also, I was on a phone consulting session the other night where I'm a big fan of finding a niche. Sometimes in apparel you can be too niche, where there's too small of an audience, depending on your goals. If you want it to pay for your mortgage and pay for your lifestyle and have it match a salary that you're making in a job, then you need a customer base that isn't segmented to a city or a demographic. So niches are good, but too small, you don't want to get too micro. So I bring that up because it's kind of answering the same thing. Vicente, if you want to cover 3 different audiences, I would still kind of zoom out and find a name that you can cover whatever those 3 audiences are in the execution of the brand. So say a lot of the graphics are geared towards, say you want to make a line just for people who only DJ in vinyl. I'm just using that as an example. That's a very small niche. I wouldn't do a brand called like Vinyl Heads Clothing. That's too confining. I would just back up and think of like music or something like that, where the brand can be very universal. But in your graphic language of like the t-shirts, you can have verbiage and you can have images that kind of harken back to that heritage of that sub-specific group. But in the actual branding of the actual line, you can have something more broad. That's why I think I mentioned in the video, I like to come up with names and logos that are a bit ambiguous or that are completely new, so you don't have trademark issues, but you can kind of mold it into whatever you want, because things can change and will change with your brand. So it's important that the name that you trademark is something that is versatile. Hope that helps. If anything, other questions get spawned off of watching this video, any other comments, your experience with any of this that you want to share, please drop it down below. We can make another video to talk about it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.